Dímelo, dímelo, Dominican York. What's going on, everybody? What the is going on? El bulloso, loco, el bulloso. No se niega. I got a voice, son. I got a voice. Anyway, I was about to show you guys the freaking bottle on the phone. Anyway, straight into it. Electimus. This one is Futura. This one is a challenging one. This is not a safe blind buy. Not a safe blind buy by any bet. Wow, the juice looks pretty clear right there, but to the naked eye, there is a slight tint. Fortuna. I love the name. The bottle is heavy as heck. And then the name's written across the front right there on that plaque, and I didn't notice that until I saw somebody point it out in a review. I did end up watching reviews about this, two or three, Redolescence and a couple other ones. But yeah, man, this is a what 2020 release. Seems like an older style. I didn't realize this was a rose oud. Actually, I did. I knew that those two notes were in it because I did see the notes before I purchased it. But upon first spray, it's very um, female mature. That's my first impression that I got from it. I put it on a test strip and I got very female mature vibes. And I mean floral, right? Um, Now, today, I wanted something different, right? I'd sprayed some stuff and sampled some things that day or today, right? Been out and about in the morning with some sweet oudy kind of fragrance. Do I have it over here? I don't have it over here. It's in the living room, but it's a dirham, sub $20 fragrance. And I wanted to go with something that was quality. And then I saw this and I wanted to kind of grab a sniff, right? Took a sniff. And it reminded me how floral at one time when the first dirham that I bought, which is a very floral forward scent, really invigorated me, made me want to try this. So I sprayed on my arm. Actually, I sprayed or I sniffed the bottle and then I kind of sat with the idea for a minute. And then I actually sprayed my arm, the crooks of my arm and the back of my neck. Went about my business. Then I actually sprayed my shirt because I was actually enjoying the fresh and what I get, and why I said it smelled mature woman. I get a lot of flowers, and I didn't necessarily identify it as rose, but I do see that rose is the prominent flower. It's got to be that prominent flower. But there are other flowers. I'll look at the notes right now. Let's take a look. Now at the top it says there's grapefruit, but there's rose, geranium, and lily of the valley. Rose, geranium, and lily of the valley. So a medley of flowers, but I think rose is the dominant. I don't know, even now in the dry down that I get a lot of oud, but there's also saffron, musk, vetiver, patchouli, and oud. Now I can maybe see the vetiver and the patchouli coming in because when I first sprayed it in the first hour, I was really feeling like I was walking through a garden, possibly smelling some fresh cut stems. Um, but smelling fresh flowers. Even now, I'm getting, and I haven't sprayed it, I'm getting it off my body about 6 hours later that I'm still a fresh garden walking through and seeing lilies or whatever other flowers are there, seeing roses and having that natural rose scent in the air. Even though I think they achieved it with synthetics, it does smell to me, and I'm going to use the term, and I use it loosely, photorealistic. I don't know if that applies here, but to me it did. It made me really visualize me being in a garden or through a delicate flower bed and smelling how lovely nature smells. Let's take a look at the atomizer. Ooh, aggressive atomizer. It is pressurized as well. To me, so it's a rose oud, but I imagine that it's going to calm down. It is different. It's not your typical rose oud because I do have a rose oud from Mancera Oud Exclusive. This is a lot denser and thicker and not as floral and fresh. Because believe it or not, there's some freshness to this that the floral component adds. that is not present in that other, rose oud. And obviously they should be different. I want different scents, and I want different scents in the same family. I don't know who wouldn't. That's why I've got like 3 different versions of Tuscan leather. Actually, I forgot. I also have Baccio Immortale, and that's another version of, Tuscan leather family style, fruits and leather. But Electimus, I'm proud of the quality. Got it for a super steal, and I think I realized why today, which is my first full wearing. There is a crack, if you guys can see it. Maybe that's why this was so. I mean, this was cheap, cheap, cheap. This was way under 80, or it was 80, or way under 80. I forgot. And you know that these brand new go for fucking. I mean, part of my language, they go for stupid money. So to get this, and I think it was honestly, I dare say $50, but the bottle is so heavy. It's such a precious bottle. It really is. The scent, again, I'm not recommending it to everybody. This is just in the good category for me, not even in the really good. Even though it is really good at what I think they were setting out to do, which is giving us, a very garden-like experience to me with a subtle base that I don't really detect. Even though they should be a little more. Maybe that's why it lingers off. I'm 6 hours in and I'm still smelling it. But even though I just sprayed, okay. So, but I was smelling it off, and I didn't spray the sweater. I sprayed underneath, and then I sprayed my. Did I spray my underbody? I don't remember, but I know I sprayed the back of my neck and I sprayed the crook of my arms, and I haven't stopped smelling it. And then of course I did some mopping. I walked the dogs, and that stuff just picks right back up because the quality I think is there. Electimus, I don't think, and this is only my one Electimus bottle. This is the one Electimus I got in 2024, and I don't think that this is a bad quality juice, but I don't think it's a juice that's going to appeal to a lot of people. And I from watching somebody else's review, I think this is discontinued. I believe it's discontinued, and it's only 5 years later. I believe it's an older style DNA. So rose oud, but not in a new way, but in a different way, because one other guy said it was super spicy, like a spicy rose. And, I don't know. I don't have that much experience with nose. Again, I'm a novice nose. So I think I'm going to temper this down and actually layer it with something sweeter. See, this is a lot denser. I really detect the oud or whatever it is that's carrying the base in oud exclusive. But I think I'm going to temper it with something like Kosmala number 4 or with Instant Crush. What do you guys think? Anyway, again, Electimus, brilliant work, but this is just good because I don't think a lot of people are really, it's me. I'm not necessarily, this is not my go-to scent profile. This is a specific time, and today happened to be the perfect time. Fortuna really worked for me today. It changed my rotation because a lot of my rotation is sweet or what is it? Sweet or leather. Actually, a lot of ambery now. So sweet, leather, and amber, and this is totally left field if any of that. So it was a nice refresher to the nose and to my system to really get a fresh garden scent going for the day. And right now I'm going to kind of mix that in because I'm not really at a position. I haven't done anything crazy that I need to shower yet. I might probably shower again before I go to bed tonight, but I really haven't been super active where I'm sweating. The most I did was, I haven't been running today, but the most I did was mop, and I didn't even have to mop that much. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with your Uncle Bo. Again, Electimus, they did their thing. It's a good one, but it's not one that you're probably going to like unless you're definitely looking for something that's a lot more mature and very feminine leaning that really gives you the experience, at least gave me the experience of being in a beautiful garden. Anyway, happy Wednesday, wild out. Que Dios te bendiga. Peace.